So I represent, I think, the diversity of faith and outlook.
Oh.
Represent, I think, the diversity of
Hello. Welcome to Bitsy's Trinkets, a new show on public access Winnetka. I'm Bitsy Oval. Throughout my 47 years, I've had many adventures, or as doctors like to call them, depressive episodes. When I was out destabilizing my life in close relationships, I've become quite the collector. Assisting me today is Ed Oval, my cousin uncle and former stepfather. Do the math there and you can see the problems stem from home. Say hi, Ed.
Hi. I came by to pick up this casserole dish that Bitsy borrowed. And now this is happening.
Great. We begin with this lovely piece of handmade pottery. In the early 90s, I took a very expensive pottery class. This wasn't so much a hobby as it was a financially binding reason to get out of bed.
Wow, Bitsy. That sounds like a proactive coping mechanism.
It sure was, Ed. Then Mary Edwards joined the class. She was a beautiful, smart, and accomplished young woman. A grim reflection of all I will never be. On the last day of class, I stole her bowl.
Why?
I truly do not know. This is an opera costume. In 2003, I stubbed my toe and hit a high C vibrato.
Wow, Bitsy. That really is an accomplishment.
One of my precious few. I bought this helmet and started singing in the subways. Many people took my video. I thought I'd been discovered. Turns out I was being humiliated on the internet. This is a cup. Walgreens plays very loud music. I like to hold this and pretend I'm at a social gathering. We have our first caller. This is a hamburger phone. I thought I'd rebrand myself as quirky rather than generally off-putting. It did not work. Hello? Bitsy. What the hell is this? Hello, Mother. This is my television program. This is a cry for help. Yes, it is. Thank you for joining me today on Bitsy's Street. Next week, it's Bitsy's Kitchen. Featuring bagged cheese. It's not a depression meal if you put it on a plate.
What's good, New York? I'm Dean McRolin, and welcome to the So You Think You Know Your Bro show. The show where if you know your bro, you could make some dough. Let's meet our contestants, Chad and TJ, roommates from Santa Rosa. Rosa, California. All right, now the game is simple. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions about each other based on how well you think you can win any number of prizes that are totally off. Yes! Now remember, you've already written your answers to these questions, so no funny business. The subject for round 1 is dining habits. Question number 1 is for you, TJ.
That's me!
What is Chad's favorite place for breakfast?
Oh, that's easy, bro. My man Chad loves to eat breakfast in bed. I would know. I make him waffles every Saturday. Then gotta make sure my boys got a big meal before we hit the gym together. I make it with whey powder. Love. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no.
All right, nice answer, Tej. That is correct. Next question is for you, Chad. What
Chad and here.
is TJ's favorite food?
Oh, that's so simple, man. My boy TJ loves sausages. I'm talking Polish. I'm talking Italian. I'm talking chorizo. I'm talking boiled, broiled, baked, skin on, skin off, in a bun. Yes!
All right, that is correct.
Yes! I
On
knew
to
you
round
know it.
2.
I knew you know it.
Now, round 2 is all about sex life.
Oh, shit, we do that all the time.
All right, TJ, question 1, this is for you. Who is the one celebrity babe that Chad would totally betray you for?
Dude, no one. Chad's my bro, and I would never betray him for anyone, especially some chick. Bros before hoes, man. Yeah, bro. Of course, bro. Of course. Anything. Absolutely. Undeniably. Pure, bro.
All right, and that is another correct answer for TJ and the Chatster. Next question is for Sir Chaddington himself.
Get it?
Chat,
Get it?
what is TJ's favorite sex position?
Oh, that one's simple, bro. My boy TJ loves hitting it from behind. I know this because whenever he comes back from home from work, super stressed, I gotta help him, release that tension. No biggie. My boy TJ can hit it from the back any day of the week. Any day. Yeah.
All right, moving on to the lightning round. So here's how the lightning round works.
Oh, lightning round! I'm the alpha. I'm the 15.
A series of questions, real quick, and both of you have to give me the same answer at the same time. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Lightning round starts in 3, 2.
Lightning round.
What is the best body wash?
Old Spice!
Who is the best Avenger?
4!
What is TJ's biggest fear?
Shrimp!
Weird, but I'll take it. Who is the best groomed pubes?
TJ!
Last question. Would you take a bullet for your bro?
Yes! Whoa. Really, bro? Of course, bro. Anything for you, bro. Of course. I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. No homo?
All right, dudes and dudettes, that's our show. Make sure you tune in next week for the So You Think You Know Your Bro show.
Oh, son, I'm so glad we're doing Mason Daddy time again, just like the good old days.
Don't call it that, Dad.
Okay, so, what are we playing?
Fatal Fury?
Wow, that's expressive, just like your mother.
Okay. Pick your avatar.
Right. Okay. Yeah, alright. I won. I'll be that guy. He looks tough.
Okay, I'll be that girl there.
Ooh. She's pretty cute, son. You sure you didn't just pick her just because she's hot?
Dad,
She's
shut
just
up.
a little short though, so you might need a step ladder, so you have to, bend down.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah, buddy?
This is why Mom left you.
Right. Okay. So, what's the objective?
You fight each other to the death like any other PvP game?
Well, I couldn't even fight for you in court. I don't know how I'm gonna fight for myself.
There is something seriously wrong with you.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, son.
Whatever. Let's just play.
Okay.
Okay, so each player takes turns making moves. Your turn is first.
Okay, alright. Let's do this. Let's Minecraft.
No,
This is, yeah.
never mind.
Was he doing?
Dad, you're pressing triangle. You need to press X to
Oh,
jump.
yeah, am I doing it?
No! Dad! Man, you are really not good with your hands!
Whoa! Starting to sound like your mother. Watch it.
This is just sad.
The saddest sign in divorce papers.
Jesus Christ. Look, you ran out of time on your turn.
Alright.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Okay, now I am going to jump and scissor kick you, and you are going to block it by double tapping your joystick.
Got it.
Not yet.
How did I do that?
I didn't even know that could happen.
No. Maybe if I did that to your mother, she never would have left me.
I hate you so much.
Wait. What happened?
I killed you, Dad.
So it's over then?
Yeah.
Well, you want to play another round?
Fine. One more. Alright. Then we have to go to therapy.
Okay. Winner gets Oxford.
Back in 2020, during the Second Civil War, there were many soldiers who fought. Of course, with the rise of the internet, it was easier than ever for the fighters to stay in touch with their loved ones, or, of course, their meme group chats. Luckily, many of the messages have survived through screenshot, allowing us to easily see into the lives of those who fought the Second Civil War. Despite this, many of those soldiers reverted back to ways of writing reminiscent of the First Civil War. Historians are unsure of whether or not this was for the bit or if it was a genuine cultural shift. Here we have examples of one of these many conversations.
Dearest Summer, fighting on the front goes long and hard, much like my penis. You know, ever since the Civil War II Electric Boogaloo began, I have been on the outskirts of DC, fighting to retake the capital to secure our control of the country. We have almost depleted our battalion of Naruto runners. My heart grows sad and heavy as the fighting continues, and I hope to be back in your arms one day soon, kissing you and enjoying our vegan Beyond Beef brisket in peace. All my love, Mason.
To my true love, Mason. I understand that you are doing what you can for our country, and I am very proud of the manly, yet non-misogynistic bravery you have shown. I'm always in a chair in our living room by the fire, listening to ASMR as I whisper to myself, when will my husband return from the war? The whispering of the ASMR reminded me of the naughty things you say to me during love, and I can confirm it gave me the tingles. My body shivers in remembrance from your touch. That could also be the climate change, LMAO, ROFL, XD. But nevertheless, I miss you dearly. All my love, Summer.
My darling, I regret to inform you that the avocado toast rations have grown short. I cannot remember the last time I had a sip of kombucha, nay, the last time I have tasted the sweet sweetness of a blueberry acai bowl. The fighting continues, and it would seem that a regiment of anti-vaxxers have unleashed an outbreak of typhoid. Also, send nudes. All my love, Mason.
To my sweetest Mason. Kay, all my love, Summer.
It is at this point that Summer did indeed send nudes, as well as sexts. What follows is a transcription, with all the words deemed inappropriate censored with the phrase knife crab.
Dearest Mason, I crave the feel of your somewhat average-sized knife crab pressed up against my soaked 1800s-style cosplay dress I got on Etsy. I want you to rip my corset off and taste my knife crabs. I miss the taste of your knife crab. I yearn for your rough touch and plump knife crab. I imagine you slipping your knife crab into my knife crab and knife crab and my knife crab until I scream and knife crab all over the place. Oh, by the way, I have crabs. Yikes, you should get that checked out while you're out there on the battlefield.
My love, while those sensual images your last message created for me, and however wonderful I remember your knife crab being, I myself have never had crabs. So what the actual fuck?
It would seem, after this last exchange of text messages, Summer did indeed ghost Mason, who would then go on to be killed in the Battle of Antietam, featuring Greta Thunberg. The Civil War Part 2 Electric Boogaloo would rage on until the fall of President Trump's regime. Up next on the History Channel, E-Boys. Were they hot?
Hi, and welcome back to Grandma's Cooking. Tonight we're going to be making something extra special. Straight mild.
4 competitors left in the home run derby after a surprising elimination from who we thought was going to win the whole thing.
Damn it! And thanks for having me on tonight. I'm so excited to let people in on the intricacies of my life. I've been a YouTube star since I turned...
No one cares. On today's episode of Parenting 101, we're going to discuss that scary time when your kids start to...
want to become the president of the country, and that's what we're seeing here now. In other news, 10 men were found chopping carrots on my mother's counter. But nobody knows why they were there or exactly what their intentions were, but the carrots had to be perfectly sliced before they were able to escape authorities.
It's about that time of year when
kids can start to get on your nerves.
But you have to remember that
a toaster oven
can never be trusted when it comes down to it. That being said...
Parents, when you see your kids today, make sure you
hit them squarely with a wood bat very consistently.
And when they are fully beaten to a pulp,
spit on them.
And put them in the oven at 350 degrees or until golden brown.
You could also wait until they die, but that's against my morals. On the other hand, I really want to try.
Marijuana in 15 states.
All at once.
With a really tall...
plump...
home run.
of a bald guy.
Who has this mouse in his mouth.
Until I feel like I can't.
Pee standing up.
Part of the issue with...
my genitals.
Is that sometimes I can't tell if they're there.
Or, if my kids just don't care about me anymore, I'm considering
chopping them off.
And feeding it to my cat.
Chris.
Oh. Was false. Next. Christopher.
Watch your back.
What? Don't even change the channel. Stupid remote.
They're coming for you.
You have 6 hours. It's coming.
What is?
With a knife.
Just when you least expect it.
Everywhere.
Who is? He is dangerous.
Living in the woods.
Killing for sport.
Eating all the bodies.
Actual
Shia LaBeouf.
The diversity of